Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? It's your girl Nique, and I'd like to welcome you to Will Talk Podcast with Nique and Friends. Today it's only me, and I hope to make this a fun experience for you all. As I've been waiting months for this, and I've been planning months for this. Um, First of all, I'd like to say thank y'all for coming and joining me today. I'm your host, the one and only Nique, ready to spill the tea, drop some gems, and keep it real with my incredible Real Nations and Real Crew. I was supposed to have my friends on with me, but something came up, so y'all just are blessed to have me today. So, this is episode one, the kickoff. So, let's get comfortable, let's get cozy, because we're about to dive into the lives of women from all walks of life. Whether you're pushing pedals or pushing wheels, big hair, no hair, size 2 or size 22, this is the zone. We're celebrating every curve, every stride, every unique journey. And when I say Nika friends, I mean it. The people that I will have on the show are people that I've met over time in life. Most of them are, friends I've grown up with or around, and people I've met just by traveling and living life. Um, so, I'm going to tell you guys about myself. My name is Nique. I'm 33 years old. I have spinal muscular atrophy, which has me using a wheelchair for all transportations that I do. I cannot walk. I haven't been able to walk since I was 10 years old. So it's just my wheelchair is my legs. My six wheels is my legs, and I have not let that stop me in life. Um, I live on my own. I have my own vehicle. I pay my own bills. Um, I went to college. Um, went to college three times. Um, I got two associates, a bachelor's, and a master's degree. Um, and um, I work a 9 to 5, literally every day. Um, so um, I never let my wheelchair get in the way of things. And when I say things, I mean when it comes to dating or going out partying. I still do that as well. Today we are going to dive in the topics of first impressions. So, first impressions and the power of our presence. How do we navigate that? How do I navigate that? Me personally, first impressions are the hardest for me, have always been. Because when when no one sees me physically, like sees me in a physical sense, like sees my entire um my entire being, um I can have the most awesomest conversations with people. But it's like once they see that I'm in a wheelchair, they kind of they are taken aback, and they look at me like, yo, like, they try to babyfy me, pacify me. Um, I've had, and it makes dating very difficult. So, um, growing up, I went through the growing pains of actually learning to actually be okay with people maybe stepping back or stepping away from me because I'm in a wheelchair, which is the hardest because we can't help the situations that we're in. But most people think, you know, um, I know dealing with someone with a, a mobility problem, they think like they got to deal with what thousands of people might say, like why is she with her or why is he with her, or especially if they're able-bodied. And people who are not born with any disabilities, we call them able-bodied. So you might hear me refer to able-bodied people, which means people who were born normal, who can, who doesn't have any disability physically, any physical disability. They can do things on their own accord. So you might apply to them as able-bodied people. So um, able-bodied people, they really, they really, what's the word? They harbor over what someone might think, or instead of just going with the flow. Like, because we as individuals, we cannot, we cannot choose who we have feelings for or whom we like. So we literally have to be confident and in everything, really, especially when it comes to um, dating. Is just so hard in a wheelchair. Like, it's very hard because, like, growing up in a family, especially when you're the only person in the family with a physical disability, you are the precious fragile person, and don't nobody want you to get hurt or or anything like that. And you yourself, you don't want to get hurt, but you have to live and you learn. So there's times where you know you might be in a relationship or dating someone that you thought really liked you, but really didn't like you as much as you thought they did. So for first impressions, I know that is like the hardest thing because me, I want to look good, so I make sure I have my hair done, my nails done, makeup done. I have my outfit put together, but you still cannot. You can't dress up a wheelchair, which is, I mean, it might be, like duh moment, but you can't dress up a wheelchair. So it's like you have to really. Your first impression is just not the physical; it's the mental when it comes to someone dating someone in a wheelchair. You have to be your first impression isn't the physical aspect. It's you being your first impression being that mental mindset that this is who I'm going to talk to. I know what I'm capable of. I know what this person is capable of, and the confidence that you're gonna push through, no matter what people might say or what people might do. You're still gonna push through, no matter what. Also, another aspect of first impressions is, we always want to look our best. And in this world, there are so many famous people that we look up to. And we get so wrapped up in materialistic things that we forget to really take care of ourselves personally. We get lost and wrapped up in and assimilating to what everybody perceives as that look. So when I say that, I'm really saying like we, like, say for instance, I am an African American woman. I grew up in an African American household where my my mom gave me hair relaxers, which many of my African American um, listeners know that that is a big thing when it comes to growing up as a child. In the 1990s, nobody, like, everybody wanted that straight hair, that they didn't want the curls and the coarse hair. Everybody wanted that straight hair. So growing up, all the way until I was 18, I was getting my hair relaxed. I've never really had any bad experience with it because I didn't relax my hair as often as some other people might. Um, my mom relaxed my hair every 6 months. I know some people who got theirs done every other month or something along amongst that line. Excuse me. Um, which damaged their hair a lot. As you can see, I have long hair. Um, and so 9 times out of 10, when I was growing up, everybody knew me as the girl with the long hair that's in a wheelchair. So, that's where most of my, um, you know, friends or associates that I associated with at the time, they would hang around me because I had long hair, or or I was smart, or something like that. Um, or or stuff like that. Like, I feel like growing up, that first impression of me was like, oh, she has nice hair. Let me talk to the girl with nice hair. Um, some things, you can be very shallow. And growing up, I wasn't shallow, so I grow up and I have like friends from all over, like from all different walks and shades of life. Um, my friends would tell you if they were on here, they would actually tell you about themselves, and how they take person to person. They will tell you how they felt when they first met me. When they first met me, which people tell me a lot of times, Unique will, like, I didn't know you was in a wheelchair until I saw you, like, because you do so much. Like, I wouldn't think you were in the wheelchair because you're out here making moves and doing things that people who are able to do those things don't even appreciate doing. Like, aren't grateful in doing those things. So, you know, it's a lot when it comes to um being disabled. But I decided to go ahead and show my face today. I was going to cancel today's podcast, but I spent so much time putting it together, and I did not want to renege and not show face. Um, my podcast right now, it was literally set up for me and a friend, but like I said, something happened. So we're gonna pray for her and pray that the situation gets better. Um, and maybe on Friday we can have her on here with us to turn up, and we can get the tea, see what's going on. See what our next topics will be. So with that being said, I just came to show face. Um, you guys leave comments, questions, concerns, um, I'd like to thank y'all. This is my first time doing this. Like I really didn't want to do it, but I'm not a quitter, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways. This is the first of many, not the first of one and done. This is definitely a first of many. Um, and I appreciate y'all coming out with me. Um, and I appreciate y'all for being patient. You guys can follow me um, on Facebook. You can follow me. You can follow me on Facebook at Will Talk with Nique and Friends. You can follow me on TikTok at Will Talk Podcast 25, Instagram at Will Talk Podcast 2025, and on YouTube Will Talk Podcast 2025. So you have a lot of ways to keep in touch with us. You can also email me too um, at Will Talk Podcast 2025 at gmail.com. So what I ask that you guys do is if you know of anyone who wants to join the podcast, which um, would like to be a guest, that would like to be a guest. I really would like for you guys to either email me their information or email me their names. I can look them up and talk to them and see can I get them on the show. Like I said, this is first of many. Um, today's kind of a bumpy start, but it's only gonna go up from here. So I'd like to say thank you for taking your time out to hang with me today, and I'm signing off. Thank you. Bye.